Because look at how dead I should be here. But again, because he chose to sidestep to the left, he gave up the wall. And it happens in a split second. Look at how short this is. I'm losing. It's okay. Off of that one sidestep. And now I'm running away, and he's doing a good job of pressuring, but he cannot overextend here. And this is the overextension. This launch is what ends the game. Hey everyone, it's VDX. Today I've got a coaching session with one of my subscribers for you. He's a Leo player. We're covering how to retain your wall advantage and how to avoid overextending to close out games. If this seems helpful to you, please subscribe below, and we're going to be uploading a lot more coaching, so look forward to that. All right, thanks. Enjoy the video. So we play a 1st to 7. I don't remember the exact score. I think it went pretty well, but we're going to go into the gameplay and see how we can give him tips, see what mistakes I made, and go from there. All right, let's do it. So StrikeMist is a Leo main. He has a few side characters, Negan. He's played Jack, but he's primarily a Leo player. And as you know, I pretty much only play Noctis. Man, if I were still a code... And Missimo Dojo's a bit rough because he can get to the wall so easily and control that there. Dang. So sidewalk left that he just did there is a great way to avoid not only down 2, but it avoids Noctis's 2-2. Walking against Noctis is a little scary because of forward 1+2 homing. But yeah, moving left in that direction is pretty decent until the Noctis decides to use down forward 4 to track it. So if you're playing against like a random Noctis online or something, sidestep left is really good. I wouldn't recommend walking though. Catch him hesitating, Demo Man. Catch him trying to step away from the wall. Yeah, so my decision to go homing there was because the wall is kind of... His back is to the wall, right? So I'm looking to keep him at the wall or punish him for trying to move away from it. So the homing move is pretty much a strong option there. And of course, Noctis has one of the best homing moves in the game. So no reason not to throw that out. But any character can do this. This is like a general strategy you can apply. And I think... I don't remember exactly. I think he did something similar when he got me to the wall in round 1. Rewinding here because he gets an early counter hit combo, takes me to the wall, and even though Leo's wall game is really good, it can be pretty generic. Your approach, yeah, he went for a homing move there to try and catch me stepping. I ended up just blocking it, but then he keeps going with his offense. Right here, I sidestep, and then he sidesteps my low. Quick jabs to keep me in check, and then catches me pressing. Yeah, solid wall game from him. And then I answer back later in this set with, or later in this round with a similar approach. Trap his movement with homing moves or quick jabs. In this case, it was a homing move. And at this HP, it's just finished with a kill. He tried to do sidestep rage drive, I think. Magic 4 is a really good choice. I want to see them use that more often, actually. There's a fly in here. A little pissed. Anyways, let me go back. That was a rage drive coming straight from my nut. Yeah, so I go down forward 1, and because Noctis, the fastest thing I can do that's scary after down forward 1, I can jab to keep advantage. But if I go for double down forward 1, Magic 4 is going to win every time. If I go for down forward 1, up forward 3, Magic 4 is going to win. So he knowing that I don't have any scary like high crush or high crush counter hit or something like that, a Magic 4 is a pretty safe thing, I think. It's a pretty strong tool against Noctis. So in this specific situation where I hit a down forward 1 on his block, a lot of players who know me pretty decently well will use that a lot. Bin Chang will use Julia's Magic 4. Shadow will use Claudio's Magic 4. Down forward 1 on block. Magic 4. Right? This takes him to a similar situation. Combo to the wall. But he doesn't immediately win the round, so let's see what's different. He goes for a hop kick. I get a punish. I track his movement with the down forward 1. I'm stuffing a lot of his movement and approach attempts here. Magic 4 on what? On my down forward 1 on block. And that's a generic thing you can apply. So 13 frame down forward 1 being -1 most of the time. Generic one. An 11 or 12 frame Magic 4 should always win. If you're a non-Magic 4 character, you can play with jab, or you can do your own down forward one, but when's viewer matches? Probably after this. This specific setup is like Noctis just using while standing 2-2 to catch movement after. So it can catch a sloppy forward dash, a sloppy back dash, but it's notorious for catching people sidestepping after down back 3 on hit specifically. So I'll hit down back 3 at the tip range, and this kind of has like a mini mind game with Noctis. So in this position, it's not as scary, but Noctis at this spacing, he can entertain a backdash into a whiff punish. He can just stand block and do nothing. Noctis is -2, so it's not like he has crazy advantage. He can do whatever he wants. But at this spacing, he has a lot of options. So knowing that, having played against me a lot, he knows that I can backdash whiff punish. So he just goes for a sidestep to the left to retain wall position. And that's exactly what while standing 2-2 catches. So he catches me with the rage drive here. I should be more aware of that. StrikeMist likes to use low HP rage drive, kind of like I do, just kind of almost on autopilot. So I'm going for a full crouch mix here, so I don't trap him at the wall as well as I could have. I could elect, instead of crouching here, to sidestep to the left, to the background, and trap him at the wall. And that would prevent me from getting splatted here in about 2 seconds. Yeah, so I go for sidestep 2. Get interrupted by rage drive, and he splats me on the wall. If this kills me, that's 100% my fault. Oh, I do the same thing. So yeah, imagine if I had sidestepped left here instead of gone for that mix. He goes for this rage drive and I don't get splatted. It's a lot less risky for me to die. But in this exact situation, because he got that splat, because he got this combo, we're both in like a 50-50, like a one poke situation. But I do a backdash low block into rage drive. What did I actually clip him doing? Yeah, the off-axis combo. Oh, he came in to do a generic down 4. Do you see that? He came in to try to finish me really quick. You know, I don't think Leo has to go for it at that range, though. In fact, generic down 4 is so long. I wonder if he could have caught me at the original spacing without dashing in. Okay, no, he had to dash in a little bit. And by then, I'm already using the move. What a combo. Yeah, probably worth being aware, especially since he played him against me a lot. Probably worth being aware that I'm looking to throw something out like that. Generic down 4 isn't a bad way to end a round, but if I have rage online, that's a little scary. There he went for magic 4 again. You see that? It traded because I think of online, or he was a bit late. He studies a lot of Leo. 2-2, I'm +6. 2-2, -9. So I went for a cheeky frame trap, like a mental frame trap. I'm -9, so I should technically not be able to do anything. But because Noctis is 2-2 has the built-in extensions, I threaten with more. So I'm -9, but I have the threat of extending with forward 2, or moving, or just doing the whole 2-2 string. So the opponent's likely going to hesitate, and that's part of the entire mind game playing against Noctis. 2-2 puts him at -9. Knowing he's hesitating, I'm going to throw out an up forward 1. When he realizes that I stopped my string, he's probably going to swing into it. That's the gamble I'm banking on. So I go for that, and he, thinking that I'm going to delay and do something slow, goes for magic 4. Now his should win entirely because I'm -9, but that slight mental frame delay creates a situation where we end up trading. So this is an example of how you can use -9 differently depending on your character. If your character has -9 extensions, especially out of mid strings, I think Eddie has one. You get access to your turn should be over, but because of the threat of the extension, you have options. Devil Jin has a similar thing with Laser Scraper. You can do the first 2 hits, and then the threat of the third one will cause your opponent to hesitate. And that creates options for you to continue to act. But you can't do it on autopilot every time, because if you just continue to try to take frames where you're not allowed to, they can just check you with a quick jab, check you with any quick move, because the frames are in their favor on paper. He floats me out of a greedy while running 1+2, which is a good option. If Noctis is throwing out, if you're on wake up at this range, or if you're standing at this range against Noctis, well, I went a little too far forward there. Let me go back a bit. If you're standing at this range against Noctis, right about here, 1, 2.5 backdashes away, Jab is pretty reliable for catching him out of while running 1+2. You do need to be concerned about like a deep forward 1+2 clipping you. But labbing, trying to watch Noctis's movement and playing around that is a good option, especially because a lot of people aren't going to be really tight with their running instant while running, or with their extended forward 1+2 versus quick forward 1+2. So even though it's not on paper, it's pretty scary to try to challenge that. In reality, people will probably not execute it cleanly enough such that you can punish it with like a quick jab. Or in this case, he floated me with while standing 3. It's a good way, especially if a Noctis is trying to close out rounds on infinite or something, or try to make a comeback. Jabbing him out of it is a good way to finish it, although, again, you are kind of risking death if you're too slow at it. So go into practice mode for that. Let's look at this wall game. So he puts me at the wall. This is where Leo's the strongest. Homing move. We talked about this earlier. So I was doing a homing move to keep him at the wall. He did it in round 1, although I blocked it. In this case, he ended up catching me with that homing move. I probably need to do this on like a VLC or something so I can like scrub a little more finely. 1, 2, jab. Yeah, I probably tried jab, jab or something greedy like that. He gets his wall combo, wake up situation. I jab, he goes low. He finishes the string, which is kind of interesting because in that wake up situation, I doubt I would have pressed. Now it's just another 1 HP kind of... Oh my god. 1 HP scramble. Okay. So in this situation, right, we both kind of know what's going on. He has a +1 advantage here. The mix-up is mid-low. He goes mid, so he's at minus. I backdash trying to create space. He knows I'm backdashing, and that's like my default. So he forward dashes. He goes for a grab. That's a little scary for him. If he went for a jab there, my down back 1+2 would have evaded it. Yeah, if your opponent's at this HP and they're pretty evasive and you're coming in, be aware that if they have a back sway or an evasive move, like a really scary thing to get hit by at this rate. So it's okay to slow down a little bit and not overextend yourself and get blown up. So he's dash blocking in constantly because I'm a person who spams backdash, right? So he has to do that to stay in range, and he wants to finish it. But if you're too hungry to finish the round, you can overextend, and I can clip you moving, right? So I throw a rage drive while he's dashing in. I think he was dashing in and doing a move even. I'll answer the questions in 2 seconds. I just want to make sure I have this down. Break. Yeah, he went for generic down 4 again. This happened, I think, the exact last time I hit him with a rage drive. It was 2 rounds ago. He runs in, he dash blocks in and tries to get a generic down 4. If you're going to run in, you're going to have to either use the range of down 4 or commit to just blocking once, especially if rage is up. Because, yeah, he's down 4 here. He gets blown up. No wall splat, which is lucky for him, and now we're both in a similar situation. And then I rob him with a high crush down 4 too. Jab wasn't a bad idea, because it would put him at +1 if I blocked it, and then he's in a situation to kind of control the next interaction. And with generic down 4 being 12 frames, he would beat any mid I went for. I would have to commit to a low block or something. So, but yeah, Noctis evades the jab. Yeah, that's game 1. Big takeaways I think from this one is forward 1+2 on Noctis' side, or I think it's down forward 3 on Leo's side. Basically, mid homing moves trap your opponent at the wall, especially ones that give you a wall splat are really scary. And then if you, once you splat them the first time, you have control of them at the wall, and that's when it's easier to enforce your mix-up, things like that. Especially because if you choose mids, less scary to get like evaded by a hop kick or evaded by a evasive move generally. That's like good standard wall play that StrikeMist was doing. His mistake was running in and generic down 4ing and getting blown up. But that was otherwise a clean execution of like the general game plan you want. So I'm going to be, although we could talk about 10 million things in a 1st to 7, I'm going to be really zeroing in on that because that's a really clear example of something that was happening early that if that were adjusted, he would have lost less rounds. Thanks, Ryan. Anyways, welcome back to the internet. Thank you. You can break throws even during a wind-up animation? Yes. Unless you commit to another button, the throw break is valid. My trip was enjoyable. Thanks, Tooney. And thanks for all the follows, everybody. CPU Kazumi and actual, like, player-piloted Kazumi are just as annoying. That was a good whiff punish. You see that? He's dash blocking, hitting quick moves. I whiff a back two, and he jab punishes the whiff punish. That's really cool. I didn't punish his down forward two. Oh, you see what I did, and you see what he did? This happened again, game one. I do double down forward one on block. Down forward one, down forward one. He doesn't... Sorry, I do down forward one on hit into down forward one on block, and he has clearly practiced doing a magic four after that situation. I'm going to replay it one more time just so you can see it. So after this, down forward one hits, so he waits because I'm +7. There's not anything to do. Down forward one block. He knows if I do another down forward one, magic four will win. So this is a prepared response that worked really well. I didn't bite, but good thing to prepare against people who spam down forward one. Power low to cut me. Counter hit, but it trades. And yep, and he catches me trying to move. So I didn't press in that situation when he went K&K stance. I tried to sidestep. I distinctly remember, like, damn, I need to stop sidestepping. And then I die. So, similar to before with using the homing move to track, using a quick uninterruptible tracking move is also really strong. And in Leo's case, it happens to be a wall splat, which is even dirtier. I down back 3 instead of doing a real punish. Nice call out there. Noctis' mix-up after wall running 1+2 is... The frames are scary, but at the spacing it leaves him at, he's not really in a position to do a lot. So at this spacing, the scariest safe mid he can hit you with is forward 1+2 and counter hit. That's the scariest thing, is if you try to press and he does forward 1+2, you die. That's the scariest thing. So that's like number one. Number two is you do nothing. And at this range, Noctis has no safe, good, low. Relatively safe, right? Like if he does down back 2 and you block it, he's dead. And because the situation is kind of segmented, it's not like you're dash dancing playing melee, backdashing back and forth, dash blocking, and then he throws out a quick down back 2, and you're kind of reacting to a raw situation. It's after forward 1+2. So the brain is already kind of prepared, like, okay, I blocked this big move, here comes a mix-up. So it's scarier to do a big commitment low in that situation where the opponent is prepared to react. So I'm not going to throw out down back 2 here. Unless I really disrespect the opponent or it's really laggy or something like that. So like offline, I would never do it. So here I go for down 2. That's generally safe. It is launch punishable, but it's not parryable. It's not going to get me blown up. And he is more afraid of the mid. But he knows this mind game situation, right? So he just straight up calls out the low. He's like, I'm not going to press, so you're not going to launch me. I have enough HP. If I end up launching you or knocking you back and I take you to the wall, I control the game. So he goes for a block on the down 2. His while standing punish, so he could have launched me, but Noctis has the whole mind game around down 2 and counter hitting. So he just goes for a quickest punish he can get, still knocks down, and then he starts enforcing his game plan to get me to the wall. And now we're in exactly the same situation as before. He takes advantage of Leo's parry to catch me jab checking after his turn is over. Did you play Street Fighter? He's apparently pretty similar. And I sneak my way away from the wall, but now he's dash blocking in my face, throwing out a lot of mixes. He gets a little hasty to end the round again. So that was a great example of being too hasty to end the round. And this was happening a bit before with the generic down 4s. In this case, it was with string extensions. So let's watch how I get away from the wall. My priority here against Leo is I'm not trying to fight him right here. I don't have like a stupid hop kick that's evasive. I don't have a lot of crazy shit. And that's kind of a high risk play anyways. My game plan is get away from the wall. So he parries me. I get wall splatted. I use my tech roll. Notice I'm tech rolling away from the corner. So I'm going to tech roll to the background here using the 1 button. If I were to spam 3, the kick button, I would go towards the corner, which is just really, really bad in this situation. So I'm going to... Oh, I didn't even tech roll. But that's what I would do. Instead, I sidestep left. He went for another wall splat, which is how I got out of the wall. That's a tip to be aware of, though. How you tech roll is really important. So I don't tech roll. I stay down to avoid like a hell sweep mix-up. Stand block. He sidesteps. That's an interesting move he did. He sidestepped to the foreground, to his left, which by extension pushes me to the background. So this gives me a way out of the wall. I would have actually liked to see him step the other way, keep me in the corner. He might have been trying to evade like a 2-2 or something. But he goes for a move anyways, so I don't think that's really worth the risk. If I were StrikeMist here, I would have sidestepped to the background and done the same thing. Because this exact situation is what lets me get out of the wall. Now his back is to the wall and I'm pretty much free. I sidestep one more time to kind of guarantee it, and look at how free I am. Now, to end the round, he has to stay in my face. But imagine if he were applying this pressure with the corner still there. I don't have all this room to backdash. I don't have all this room to make him impatient. And then he goes for down forward 1-2, thinking I'm as desperate as him, when I'm not. And this launch is what ends the game. So when you have your opponent at the wall, this is how you can prevent a comeback. Don't be too hungry to end the round such that you get so... you overextend, right? Because look at how dead I should be here. This is one Hell Sweep mix-up or one Wall Splat to kill. This is Hell Sweep into mix-up to kill or Wall Splat to kill. So I realistically only get to guess one more 50-50. At most two, if he goes Hell Sweep. Like, if he splatted me there, that kills. But again, because he chose to sidestep to the left, he gave up the wall. So being really aware of when you're giving up the wall can give up so much pressure. And it happens in a split second. Look at how short this is. I'm losing. It's okay. Off of that one sidestep. And now I'm running away, and he's doing a good job of pressuring, but he cannot overextend here. And this is the overextension. He didn't need to do that. If he just kept the down forward 1 and kept the pressure, he's -1, right, on down forward 1, unless Leo has different down forward 1 frames. In that situation, it's just so scary for me, as because one thing will kill me, right? And he can... oh, Leo's down forward 1 is either -1 or 0, depending which hitbox hits. So he's in a situation I don't have a magic for. The fastest thing I can do is 13 frame counter hit to steal the game. So yeah, overextending like that is really scary. He didn't need to do that at all. Especially while I still have rage, you know?
I found this overlay, and I just put it on top of my...
That low parry was part of my movement. If I were trying to block it, I would have actually blocked it, done a crouch cancel, and get a bigger punish. Because the damage I got is, like, good, but not as good as just the wall positioning. Versus if I got a launched properly, I'd have this much HP now, and then the wall, right? The low parrying a stagger low is a good point of optimization, as in, don't do that. Try and block it if you can. L sweep isn't exactly reactable unless you're like low high or some shit. So I mean Leo specifically, but it's a good thing to. Damn. So that was crazy. What I was doing here, so I have him in the corner and he's using jabs and quick pokes to try and get his way out. Once we're in this position and it kind of stabilizes, so like I have him in the corner, I'm trying to trap him. Poking him for some damage. He starts poking his way out, which is good. Throws out a counter hit attempt, and this kind of ends his turn, right? So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, so I could choose to down forward 1 or jab here and continue to try and force him into the corner. Looking at his HP, I can also keep poking him and just try to end it. So I go for a full crouch mix. If he ducks, I push him into the wall. But Noctis is full crouch down forward to his homing. So I catch him sidestep pressing. Because I counter hit, the situation resets. I have enough frames to try again. He's looking to get away from the wall, right? So he's either going to sidestep or backdash. But at that range, he has to guess because it will clip him if he tries to backdash. And that's exactly what happens. So twice in a row he's been hit. Wall is right in his back. Let's sidestep to get away. It's a homing move. It clips him again. That's so cheap. But because I hit him with 3 of those, now he has one more guess. So I'm guessing he's going to sidestep again. I go for forward 1+2 and a mid, and it kills him. So it's really important to stay composed in these situations. Because if you just kind of move, like, get me away from the wall, 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 you just die. The opponent has to call it out multiple times, but that's something to really be vigilant of. And I think that's a good point of maturity for StrikeMist's game is maintaining wall control, being intelligent about getting away from the wall, and then not overextending at round end. In this set in particular. This is funny because I just do exactly what I told him not to do. But that's the funny thing about Tekken is you can go for a read and it can work. So decisions are hard to evaluate in this game because what is a textbook bad decision can become a successful decision on a read. Which doesn't necessarily make it a good decision, right? Like in poker, you can make a decision that is like fucked up, like really stupid statistically, and then you end up killing somebody for it and winning. That doesn't make the decision good per se. But if you have the read, it's what gets you the win, right? So it's cool playing games where you can juggle that component. There's a fucking fly. My lamp. Anyways. I didn't go to SeaWorld or the zoo, but so here I go anticipating his sidestep press. I go for down 2-2 and land the counter hit. That's what happened there. Which is obviously what happens on screen, but that matches the intent I was looking for. And then just a combo to kill. Don't drop it. Go for something safe. Yeah, I died in poker because of the on the river safe last session. Yeah, exactly. You can play it smart and then like luck or a bad read can kill you. It's about like increasing the percentage of your good decisions, right? Use roll more. I started using it more lately. Empty roll into mix. If the fly shows up again, I'm going to clap it. Anyway, so we're 2-0, same stage. Oh, if I had a good whiff punish there, that would have been good. StrikeMist has a well-rehearsed punish against the launch punishable spear. A lot of people can't punish that on the initial block. So why is this VOD choppy? My frames were choppy at the time. I ended up restarting my computer.
You guys see this? It's not Corey's fault, by the way. It's my computer. I just don't know why.
Scammed, by the way. Look at all the QCFs he's doing. So he knows I'm not going to throw out like a hop kick or throw out a quick launcher like down forward 2. So he's just QCF in my face, forward dash jab. Knowing it's, to be honest, I don't run into many opponents who are that susceptible to this. Even Shadow, Shadow20Z, who's known for backdashing and playing kind of safe and passive, he will challenge you if you continue to do that. So this is like, if you play against me, do this, basically. Look at how, like, I'll poke, but, like, look at how in my face he is. Forward dash. Sorry. Happens here. QCF. QCF again. QCF again. Just 3 in a row. And he does it in a way that even reviewing the match, I had to rewatch it to get exactly what timing he was going for, so you don't have to be predictable. Like, I'm saying just do this. It's not literally only do it. It's like, lean into that as a good option. That's a good sidestep left.
OBS is just going ham on my...
Let me look up the frames on Leo's QCF 2-1.
Windows update? I hope not.
Yeah, QCF 2-1. Mid, -6. Yeah, these are good frames to step at.
OBS is just going ham.
Step block, at least. Which is what he does, I believe.
I hope not.
Yeah, step block. It was a bit more of a walk block, but... Crazy. Noctis' lows are kind of slow. And only at -11, Noctis isn't going to knock you down. That's really not a bad option to go for a delay hop kick. Get to the wall. QCF 2 alone is -9. I think I was spamming spring kick. Let's look at my hand cam. I think I was spamming spring kick to avoid the flip over if he were late. Yeah, I'm spamming 3+4 here. So Leo gets a flip over, but I think if it's late, spamming. Spamming. Now I know he's trying to trap me at the wall here, so I throw out a lot of quick pokes and like counter hit attempts to try and catch him pressing.
Yeah, I'm looking at...
I slow it down a bit at the end. Damn, that was good. Watch that one more time. Pressing. Yeah, watch how much I press here. A forward 1. Down 2. Down forward 1. Couple back dashes and then do it again. The back dashes are subterfuge. I just want him to whiff and then I'd keep going.
Yeah, I'm looking at Task Manager right now.
Down forward 1, jab, down 1. See, that's what I would have liked him to do in those low health situations from before. To close out the round. Just don't, like, those are quick 50-50s that are pretty low risk. The down 4 can get low parried, right? So that's obviously a risk. But it's so less easy for the defender to handle that. Jab, down, forward, one. Down, yeah, right? So. Damn, get killed. What did he do here? Was he desperate to end again? Let's check this out.
A ridiculous amount of resources right now, and I don't know why. I'm not doing anything different.
2, forward, forward, 1 plus 2. Yeah, he. Oh, caught him jabbing. That's fucked up. All right, now we're at the wall. So let's see how I play out this situation. I do a roll. I can't believe that mix-up worked. That's funny. I rarely do that at all. I think I mashed on that slash kick.
Yeah, I'll probably have to restart the stream. Feels bad, dude. This happened last time. Arslan hosted me, and I had to restart my stream. So sad.
Oh.
He tried to punish me, but I think the frame got...
That sucks he didn't confirm the whiff on the running 1 plus 2 there. That's really important. I think I was really late on that. I don't know how I got the punish there. Did he combo? He was ducking and he confirmed that he reacted and stood up. That was really good. Especially against Noctis. I think I could have done forward, forward, 1 plus 2 faster to prevent that. Yeah. Good throw. Change positions. I think the throw, if I break it, it also changes positions. So that's a strategy you other people can copy as well. If your throw changes positions on break and success, you just throw it out. Hit. Kill. Nice. Yeah, the wall position just changed this game, especially against Leo. Leo's strength is at the wall. Her wall game is just so gross. Half of the stuff she does splats. That power low counter hit sets up a splat. Wasn't even a wall combo? Yeah, but he wouldn't have gotten a kill without the wall, no? Didn't evaluate the system. Okay, so I restart my stream here, so I flip to this VOD. So it's 2-1. I would have changed the map anyways, so.
I'm going all out.
A cool system sound. What a Jumanji.
Okay, jeez, dude. Oh yeah, hella smooth.
VOD's a bit lower.
Oh, what?
So this stage is a little more open, so you'll see a lot more of what the poking game we were playing. Damn, what a good call out again. Leo having a knockdown low is really, or knockdown while standing punish at I-11 is crazy.
It was hella smooth till I said something.
Oof, low parry. This sets up the wall game. So we're gonna, the focus of this VOD review is gonna be the wall game. Always a million things to talk about, but I think that is a good thing to focus on here. Because it gives you one quick thing to work on, right? So I get into the wall, 50-50 on wake up, spring kick succeeds. I press thinking he's gonna stop, so I'm trying to punish. It's interesting to think if that were do or die, because if I just low parry, I'd probably get him at the wall again and kill him. Nice. Look at that. Combo. Goes for Oki. Wow. That was meaty. Jab, jab, 1-2. Jab, down forward 1. Nice.
Maybe I should parry. Or jab after.
The option, yeah, the option I had there is like parry or something else, but like he was trapping me from pressing, trapping me from moving with 1-1-2, 1-1-2, down forward 1. It's really good.
Oh no.
Evasive. Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what happened there? That was cool.
Shouldn't do that again.
This is something I gotta learn. Okay. Oh, if I stay... I must have tried to tap up or something. Oh my god. Wake up 4.
Okay.
Okay. Mess up the wall. Wow. And immediately I'm at the wall again and die. You see how that changed? That changes how I play too.
No. Shouldn't do that again.
Because it's way scarier to press when my back's to the wall. Just even psychologically. That doesn't change that the hell sweep kills me in one hit. I could have comboed better, but I really didn't expect that to happen. Now I give up the wall. That's really bad. And then hell sweep kills. That's part of why Tekken's so hard, is this stuff happens so fast. Like, yes, the combos, there's no like DI like in Smash or stuff like that, but the wall is such a dynamic situation.
I guess my PC is pretty old relative to things, but I felt like...
What's this? Leo down 2? That Leo down 2? I have to navigate that situation better. Plus 4, yeah.
Old relative to things, but I felt like
So down forward 2 would only lose to while standing 4.
put a lot of money into future-proofing it, so demands are probably just higher. Oh, I ducked.
I ducked thinking he was going to do the high extension since we were at a weird axis.
Nice.
Good kill.
A lot of money in.
See the wall game? Wall game is everything, you guys.
It's sad because
That was a good call out.
PC is pretty old.
Using your plus frames and actually checking it is pretty decent, even if the opponent doesn't bite the first few times.
Future-proofing it, so.
I didn't like how he played that wall movement there, but it ended up working out just in the next situations. And then now it's the last 50-50.
Nice.
2 low pokes. He could have gone for a hell sweep, and it probably would have killed. But that would give up the wall position. Low parry would also give it the wall position, but he takes less damage. So I think he played the risk reward there pretty nicely. Pretty happy with that. And now it's 2-2. Just from the wall game improvements. Like not letting me out for free, not overextending to kill while I have rage. Like walk up generic down 4 is so much weaker than walk in block. Then start using jabs to get some initial frames. Down forward 1 to pressure, and then using your 50-50 of down forward 1, generic down 4 there. Really simple and really effective. He's dashing my face all day. I decided to finally call it out, and it worked. Look at all the face, like the face QCF stance, forward. Here, forward. I'm just like, I'm gonna hop kick him. That's the flip side of someone who plays like heavy movement based. If they're sharp on calling you out with like a normal hit launcher, that's pretty scary. But look at his dash blocks are a lot more conservative. There were a couple there, and then they would go into extended blocks.
Oh, because you moved your
And then I overextend trying to keep him at the wall and run into a counter hit. That was cool. Oh my god, what is happening? Yeah, nice. I was -9, and I tried to abuse the -9 frames, and he knew.
Better than most of the people in my chat.
I didn't commit to using the -9 as a mix-up situation, like as mental frames. First of all, there is no mental frames because it's -9 and it's a one hit. There's no extension. So it was dumb to press there in the first place. Oh my god, good sidestep. How did he mess up there? Let's look at that. He's in this blender. Oh, that was just a good sidestep on the slash kick. He expected me to just block. So slash kick there to get extra frames. But if I walk there, it destroys him. So not a bad idea to keep using homing. It was working in the first 2 games. He would use homing at the wall and kill me.
I'm pretty sure you can.
You need to hit confirm that, buddy. Keep working at it. Keep working at hit confirming this. There's no reason to go unsafe when it's hit confirmable. Like that. Just do the first hit. I'm too scared to press into it. It'll kill me.
I'm pretty sure you can hit confirm that core.
Ria Zero, thank you so much for resubbing. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a review, but I really appreciate it. Okay, punish. Oh, that was a big whiff, but that's hard to tell. Those kinds of whiffs are rough when it's right at the tip of the hitbox. Funnily enough, that's where the whiffs will happen the most, right? It's where it's ambiguous for both players. That's good to be really sharp. Especially if a character's not giving you a lot of opportunities with whiffs, like Noctis does. It's easy to get jaded and be like, I'm not going to get it, but... Alright, let's look at this again. Yeah, so the down back 3. You guys remember game 1, I was talking about how I used down back 3 as a whiff punish bait. In the game 1, I did a full crouch down forward 2 to catch his movement. That's a pretty slow move. Full crouch down forward 2 is 20 frame startup, and I'm -2, so it would take 22 frames. Is that Leo down 1 he tried to go for? It's a tighter window, 18 frames, but I can see what he was trying to do. He was like, oh, he's going to use this time to mix my, like, catch my movement or, like, backdash or something. I'll just go for a counter hit attempt. And it would have worked, but I was kind of also thinking, oh, he's probably going to try and he's probably pissed, so I'm going to go for that. So I'll just do my counter hit move. Mine's faster, so. Mess up the wall combo. Then I just call out his forward movement again, but instead of using hop kick, I went for low. Since at that HP, it's the same thing. It'll kill.
Maybe it needed to cash it or some shit. I don't know.
Interesting way of him trying to continue apply pressure. Rather than jab down forward 1, he's using stances.
OBS seems to have calmed down. Maybe it needed to cash it or something.
And since I'm not using the proper side step right to avoid the knee, hop kick was kind of a low risk, good reward. Since Noctis can't really knock down off. Well, he can, but it's kind of hard to knock down off that. That was a good block.
The singular bracket goes 5, 7, 6, 8.
All right, we're at the wall now. He adjusts his combo really well. Overextends a little bit there. Oof, that's rough. Oh, no.
No worries, no worries. Giving you a heads up.
Very telegraphed rhythm here. Do you see this? Messes up. I mess up. Demo man. I just have to block or sidestep here. Done.
No worries, no worries.
There was no mind game being employed. It was like we're at a reset situation and he goes in. It's like, okay.
No worries, no worries.
So had I done what he was doing and overextended, I would have died there. If I just went to press or some shit. So continuously we're seeing the moral of the story is at the end of a round, you don't need to overextend. Especially in a game with rage arts, power crushes, and stuff like that. Don't overextend.
It's just a video.
Create a situation where they have to guess and you know they're gonna guess and then just kill it out.
The alpha channel. The transparency.
You're out of the meeting? Sweet. I'm gonna put it on YouTube, so no worries.
It's MOV, but because that's the only one that can support transparency.
Alright, so he has me at the wall again. Quick moves. Down 4-2 really doesn't make sense there.
It's MOV, but because that's the only one that can support transparency.
Down 4-2 makes no sense. You can pick a safe mid. Down 4-2 plus 3.
The one that can support transparency.
Ah, that's a neutral guard situation. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I figured you messed up an input.
Nice, yeah, yeah.
You might consider mapping a button to 2 plus 3 for that then. Nice. What is down 4 on hit? I don't know.
They tag you? Nice, yeah, yeah. The casters are usually different.
Oh, never mind. It didn't matter. There was another move in between. Anyways, it's -1 to 0. That's cool.
I don't think so. I already re-encoded it to minimize the bitrate, so it's a very small file.
Slight sidestep to retain the corner. I like that. It might be greedy to sidestep and press at the same time, though. You might just have to pick one option. A better opponent might punish you for that. Joey Fury is really good at that. If you sidestep and press over and over, he'll catch on to that really quickly.
I don't think so. I already re-encoded it to minimize.
Right, sidestep. Yeah, he's sidestepping to keep the corner here, which I like. But sidestep jabbing like that can be really scary against a competent opponent, unlike me. I don't punish the down 4-2. Nice, keeping me at the wall. This is really good. This is really good. Even though it's not leading to a kill immediately, this is exactly what you want to be doing. And then the throw to position change, I really like that too. Neutral guard again gets fucked up. Oh.
But when it moves, changes happen.
Running into a Noctis like that is always tough because it's so hard to get in. You just want to get in, but if you're too fast, he'll just clip you. Look at the range he has.
But when it moves, changes happen.
Yeah, that didn't really make sense.
But I think it's OBS using the
Hasty to end the round.
Thank you, DSV8. What up, Iron Spider?
Okay. And then we're at the wall again. You know, if you mapped out just the amount of time my back is to the wall, I should have lost so many of these.
Coder needs to decode the changes and apply to the OBS will encode only the final result.
Yeah, you have to react to the situation, obviously, but that's kind of hard. Like it's hard. In the clutch too. Yeah, look at that. See, clean. And my rage drive is down. So what do I die to? Or what does he die to? What kills him? Hop kick? Down 4-1 beats that. Yeah, that's good.
This kind of shit's why I don't stream.
First block. There's no more magic force coming out, which is a little alarming, because that is a really good situation to take advantage of. But now I can just throw it down forward 1 since I'm not afraid of getting hit by it. And I'm just doing short 50-50s, which is like the basic mid-low. Low risk, low reward 50-50. Nice throw again to create the wall change, wall position change. No punish because I'm great. See another micro situation there where I do down back 3 at tip range and we're both trying to see what we're going to do. Because I can either make him whiff or go for counter hit, and he can either take his frames or wait. So he just dashes in and blocks. You know, now that I think about it, that's a good time to try and get in on Noctis, is when he's in a situation where he's just waiting to see what you're going to do. Ooh. Jump jab is so funny. Oh no, what did I clip him doing? Going airborne at that AP is a little scary, especially because the opponent's probably looking to jab anyways and go for small shit. Was it a hop kick? I don't know what it was. I've died a lot to that. I'll be in like a last hit situation with Bin Chang or something, and I'll go for jab to just end it, or hop kick because I read him going low or something, and his jab to just clip me will kill me because like the jab just becomes the scariest counter hit launcher there if I'm going to spam hop kick. So low HP hop kick is you got to know that your opponent is not just spamming jabs. You have to be really confident they're not doing that. Jump punch into punch Sabaki? Why?
I don't know the frames on her punish.
Noctis has unparryable shit. It would have worked that one time, but Noctis has unparryable shit. Just why? It's a funny gimmick, though.
I have a 1080.
Ooh. You felt it? That's true. I did jab interrupt the first one.
Oops.
Shitty combo. Oh, I could have hit confirmed that. I'm putting in low parries in my backdash here, anticipating a QCF low or something. Oof.
Desktop window manager? What is eating all of that up?
Oh, that sidestep was good. I didn't do anything with it, but I want to get good at reading and punishing Magic 4. The step was a little too autopilot to get something off of it, but if I'm cognizant about why I'm stepping in the first place, I might be able to get more off that. Dance. Oh, big whiff, no punish. Big whiff and a punish. Let's go. I said, oh, it was a good adjustment until I did a screw move. I should have done forward spear. Last mix-up.
Oh, that wasn't correct.
Yeah, I also never launched your linear Magic 4, so. Wake up 50-50. I went for the no fear approach there. Since if somebody's dash blocking in your face, the hitbox they might throw out is probably going to be delayed unless they're a Mishima with a Hell Sweep or something, right? So I just went for it. Flip his movement with down forward 1+2. All the Noctis shit. Mess up the wall combo. Demo man because he's waking up. No just frame. Wait, was that a God match? No, I didn't get triple perfect. Double. But did I? Oh, it might have been. No, it wasn't. I'm trolling. Oh, wait.
What am I doing?
4-2, right? Was it a God match? No, it couldn't have been. What was I thinking? Toxic streamer. Dang, what happened in this one? That was fast. Oh, but he came back a bunch. Sorry, I skipped too far ahead. Back. Okay. 5-2. I think he was trying to dash block, but it came out of just hold down forward. Hold forward down, rather. Not down forward.
Dawn Master, hello.
Sometimes I wonder if Tekken should have used numpad notation and stuff. This might be an example I'm talking about of catching step button. Yeah. He went for orbital. What's Leo's orbital? Up forward 3? That can't be it.
Oh, what did I do wrong?
Forward 3+4?
1+2. What am I doing?
0 on block? Yeah. So, this is a situation where a Joey Fury or a Bin Chang will catch you step buttoning.
Dawn Master, hello. Welcome back.
So this, he's 0 to +3. So he has a huge... It's a mind game, right? But if you step and hit a button without confirming that I whiffed, I can just go for a homing move. This mind counter hit launches, so... Another character could do, like, realign down forward, too. Like, forward.
Oh, what did I do wrong? I did 1+2. What am I doing?
3 LP sounds like some shit compared to down forward 1. You're right. It's a dilemma, but that's what they do in Korea. I didn't know that was an unsafe string. A little weird to choose that. Yeah, in Korea they use numpad at LP, LP, RP, LK, RK, and then they do AP for all punches, then AK for all kicks.
Is that a misinput?
What did I do there? Why did I go for down forward 2? I must have been feeling myself.
String. I've never seen that string. Is that a misinput?
Oh, that was a fake whiff punish, I think. I don't think that was a real whiff punish. I tried the down back 3, and then he whiffed the down forward 1, and yeah. Leo has the back turn option that's faster than mine. That's my version of Leo's 1+2 throw. It'll swap positions on break or on a hit, so. And running 1+2 on wake up. Fear of silence, I'm doing well. Thank you, thank you.
Ooh.
Nice. I was -8. So I tried double up forward 1 as a cheeky strat to catch jabs since the pushback is big enough, but if he just goes for a smart counter hit like that, I got fucked. Not the right confirm. Leaving me at the wall. Small movements. Nice. And last 50-50.
Oh, what a trade.
The up forward 1 was -5. I'm pretty sure it's -8. What up, Jake, man? Okay. Down 2. Noctis is cheap, bro. He goes for counter hit again. I start trying to bait some whiffs here. My tip range moves. Okay, counter hit. Greedy. Good punish. Look at all this forward dashing movement. If I had a confident hop kick, that would be so much harder for him to get away with, but I'm a little bitch. Nice choice. Oh my god, spring kick. Nice. So I tried to catch him overextending again, and he adjusted. That's really good. Really, really, really good. Okay. Dash, dash, jab, dash, dash, jab, hell sweep. Forward kip up works. I love this game. Now I'm kind of running at him. He's not throwing out magic 4s or down forward 2s.
Did I evade his
If your
jab?
character has a good keep out down forward 2,
Messed up situation.
letting your opponent run at you is kind of weird. Jack. Like, I hate running into a jack like that. But if the jack isn't going to use it, free. And Leo's down forward 2 is less punishable, so a lot of forward movement too in it. And kind of silly tracking. (50-50). 50-50 over and over. Oh, clip the movement. Did he press? I hope he didn't press there. I wish I could see. We'll try and go slow and see if he pressed. Down 4. While standing 4. Down back 3 and -2. Dash block. I think it just clipped his step. I don't think he pressed the button.
Oh, clipped him stepping. That was scary. Almost had me.
Sidestep block, yeah. Probably just caught it during the sidestep. That's rough. Down 2, down 2. He tried to whiff punish me. He was a bit slow. Another situation where at 0, I catch sidestep button. Know your 0 frame options, you guys. Sometimes it's good to just observe. Hate when that rage drive clips. I don't think anybody likes it. Forward, 3-4. Oh. Okay. Natural guard. Neutral guard. Nice. He sidestepped my dick jab there. That was really good.
Oh, that killed me.
And then I stood there and took it. Not a bad option. Probably only dies to wake up 4. Which is a pretty big commitment to go -12 at the wall like that. Power low, knockdown, 50% HP. -9, he knows. He comes in. I should probably elaborate on that. -9, he knows I'm -9 and will do nothing, so he uses that time to push in more without putting a button out. Notice the lack of magic 4 gave me so much time to just down forward 1, up forward 3. Wow, yeah. Alright. The game. Wall is pretty equidistant for us. Rage drive doesn't hit anything. No! How did that hit? Might have just been pressure in the clutch. Noctis doesn't use the mid ever, and it's reactable, so there's really no reason to press after that. Dang, that's game ending too. That's rough. It is really worth labbing just down forward 4-2.
I mean, Astros
Flash ducking that is so strong.
so they got sponsors.
Noctis has that for free. It's really dumb. What's a good comparison? It's like, imagine if he had a... Oh, that was sick! Imagine if Noctis had a mid G clef that was -2. And if you don't duck, he has that. That's probably unparryable. Second hit unparryable. A mid -2 on second hit, G clef cannon where the third hit is high. That is what down forward 4-2 becomes without the duck. And that's really scary to give a character like Noctis that kind of option. So that's worth labbing. And I think you can do it because you can launch punish forward 1+2. That's much harder to do than duck down forward 4-2. Holy moly, what a parry. I didn't expect that. I don't know how I felt that too. That was tight. I think I go for a shitty combo here. Oh no, I nail it. That throw wouldn't position change, so I think that's fine. A lot of neutral guards here killing. That might just be online. That happened to Joey Fury a bit, but it sucks because offline I'm pretty sure that would never hit. Oh man. Once I land one parry, I kind of just spin. I like that setup too. Single hit after the been counter hit over and over, and then going for a counter hit low with evasion. What the fuck? Ooh, stepping. Yes. This was a read built up over the whole set on my part. Down back 3. We talked about the mind game, right? Backdash. Backdash if I expect him to whiff. He forward dashes in if he expects me to just backdash and then reapplies pressure. If I try to press a button, he can also try to counter hit since I have less frames on paper. And I just remember that and I just let rip like a full launcher. Because it would have caught him moving too. If he went for step. My up forward one wouldn't have caught him, but outstanding 2-2 did.
Alright, I will review that.
But funnily enough, I don't think the game was lost in the neutral or in those micro situations. I think the game was lost it was evident in the first few rounds. Overextension at low HP. When I was at low HP. So overextension trying to end the round as hungrily as possible. And then freaking what was I talking about? Overextension ending the round and then sloppy wall game letting me out, which was improved over the course of the set, but tightening that up will be a really key component in securing more wins that belong there, you know? Otherwise, good set, though. Like, even at a 7-2 score, like, he was winning most neutral interactions. Good shit. Sweet. Yeah, that's gonna go on YouTube. I'm pretty excited to put that up. I hope people will like this kind of content. You know, work for you guys? This kind of stuff working for you?